Hey guys, I'm HP. This is Dr. Pink, and today's topic is chill out blues guitar. It's really chilly. It's getting summer, so it's the right topic for today. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy with a free member account or a premium member account. So, what are we talking about today? This little tune. It's really chilly. And bluesy. And so on. By the way, it's a tune of mine. It's called Unemployed Peer. I composed it back in the glorious days of 2003, where we had such a hot summer where it was impossible to work. And I was sitting at the lake and I was doing lessons there on the Unemployed Peer. You find it on my CD, Blue City. Good. What are we talking about in this tutorial? How to create this chill-out vibe, and also how to shape the tone with your guitar, you know. I'm gonna show the theme of this song, and with this theme you learn a lot how to make expression on the guitar, how to shape the tone, how to work on the tone, and also I'm gonna show you some additional stuff beside the theme, just how you can develop more ideas just by learning this theme here. Let's get started. Okay guys, first of all, sound setting is probably pretty important. I'm using a Fender Vibrolux amp. Distortion level like on 4, that is a slight distortion, and I'm using a analog stereo delay. Can you hear that? The advantage of an analog delay is it has this creamy kind of type delay, which is more soft than the digital delay. It's more blurry, but when you play with clean sound settings, it doesn't distract what you're playing. When you use a digital delay, mostly distracts your playing lines, but with the analog delay, it's more smooth and gives you like kind of a reverb type sound. So that's sound setting. Now the chord progression on this tune is really simple. It's D minor. Let me quickly switch off the delay just for the rhythm guitar. So, D minor to B flat major to D minor to A. It's really simple, all bars, and it's like this: 1, 2, and then on the open E string, see, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. You always go over the open E string to switch between the chords. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. It's really chilly and really cool. So now we are using the D minor scale on this one here, or D minor pentatonics, but also D minor scale. Here in position number 4 of the pentatonics, this will be the D minor pentatonics, but we're using the D minor scale as an additional. And also this position here, which is the root position, position number 1 of the D minor pentatonics. As all you guys already know that, and of course D minor scale here as well. Okay, so that is now like the grid where we are working within. Now the topic or the theme of the tune is really simple and contains a lot of little gems in it. What you can do with the expression on really chilly, bluesy guitar, okay? So it goes like this. So what is happening here? We're starting here on the bending here. Short bending, you made this switch, you know. With these short bendings, you have a certain kind of chilly expression. And then on the D here, on the 7th fret, you go into vibrato. And then hammer on 5, 7. First is hammer. Second one on the G string, 5, 7 is both are attacked. Why are we doing that? Because it gives more contour and more different variations to the theme. And then now we make this little figure in the D minor scale. We make a bar here. We can either make a lead ring or not. When you make lead ring, you do the vibrato thing. Here you press against the guitar. I want to show you now how you can make variations with these little gems here, which I showed you. Now let's go. See how it works when you do this? You have to be really fast and go back into position. Oh, the second part of the theme, I forgot. This melody line here. You can do either like this, but what you do, this little... The last note is not only just a note, it's... See? You make in German it's called Vorschlagsnote. I don't know the English word for that. This one sounds a little bit. Or you can also do like make without attacking at all, just by sliding around. So if you play the same thing twice, you do variations on the topic. Or if you want to have a bending here, you can also do that. But I don't like that in this position, but these are all different kinds of possibilities which you can do here on the theme. Let's do it again to see what we can do. Now we're going to the second part of the theme. It's really simple, but if something is simple doesn't mean that it's bad. There's no bad music, it's just bad played music, you know, guys? And if something is simple, you can really concentrate on the maximum expression and shaping the tone, and that's what we're talking about here, shape the tone. So the second part of the theme is... We started in the 10th fret here. Basically, we're just playing the scale. If you play like this, sounds like an exercise, sounds terrible. But if you make it, if you shape the tone and the melodies, first you start with a rake. Here you make this Vorschlag note again. And now like a wave which breaks at the beach, then the king it, and then the water comes like this. You see, you just go down the scale, but instead of playing the D here, you can also slide down here in the 7th fret to make the wave sound more fluent. Whoosh, the wave is gone. The next one comes. This one is a bit higher, but it's still the same shape, but you try to make a different expression just by attacking the strings harder and making this whoosh effect different. You know what I mean? That's how music works. It's not about playing complicated stuff, it's about playing music and having something to say. Maybe talking about waves is not the big theme, but it's at least it's something. Let's do the wave. At the unemployed pier, here comes the wave. 1, 3, 4. Whoosh. Next wave comes. And so on. So now we have these two parts. Now we can play around these two types of waves which we have. And one thing which I really like is we start with the same figure, this here, and we create licks, something like this. We start with this, but then we just go into the scale. And I love to do this lettering effect. See, you just hold this note here and just, this is just a detail, but it can make a huge impact because in this way you show that you're playing a simple melody, but you're able to make it more sophisticated. Or, this one I love. We start here with this here. And then we go in a lettering of the D minor, of this. Let's see how that sounds. I'll show you first the theme and then the... Always think about the waves. Now comes the first bigger wave. And always think about shaping the tone, you know? You don't have to play many. That's probably fishes jumping through the water. You know, like swarms, a swarm of little fishes jumping through the out of the water. stuff like that. That is what makes music, and try to shape the tone, and that's what is the topic of today's tutorial. Yo guys, this was Chill Out Blues Guitar. I hope you find it helpful. As I said, shaping the tone, make music. There is no simple or bad music, it's just bad played music, you know? If you are able to shape one note nicely, then you're more into music than if you play runs and runs over runs, play fast. You know, playing fast is cool if you can do it, but it's also cool if you can make music. Playing fast and making music, that's another topic, but we start first by making music, because music will always keep us going. And also, what I teach my students, I call this the psychological teaching method. Try to express emotions, pictures, things which you saw. And I found this picture of the wave really a good picture to describe. Whoosh. Yo, that would this really helps on this topic. Good. One more to say. If you want to download this backing track plus the tabs of the stuff which I just showed you, it's available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Please join them with a free member account, but in order to download the stuff you need a premium member account. If you love my lessons, please share the word and help the channel to grow. The more members are here in the community, the better for you, because the more sustainable the whole thing is in these crazy times. Yo, me and Dr. Pink are saying goodbye for today. I'm playing a little bit the blues.